Today I wanted to talk about a principle I talked about earlier in a book that I read, Who Not How. When I was reading Who Not How, I realized that I wasn't really in the development business. What I was in is the people building business. Focusing on building symbiotic relationships is much more productive than focusing on a certain productive activity. So previously, I had always focused on things like, how do I find a property? Or how do I get this property entitled at the city? Or how do I ensure that the contractors show up on time and do their job? Or even, will this deal work or will this deal not work? But I was not spending nearly enough energy on, are the people who are working with me becoming more capable people? And are their incentives aligned with their core desires and their future expectations? And I realized that if I channeled my focus more towards the people who I'm working with and helping them accomplish their overarching goals in their lives, if we had the same goal we were trying to accomplish in business, then we'd be able to do more. And I was kind of forced into this line of thinking because of the predicament that I ran into not being able to move to Costa Rica myself. So for example, with Seth and Kincaid, my goal has been to help them themselves be capable of doing this development as opposed to focusing on doing the development itself. Now that I've spent 18 months with Seth and Kincaid acting on faith in these principles, I've went from having faith in the principles to having a belief in the principles as I've seen them work in my life. And so as we've gained momentum on the project, we've continually brought in more people as we needed help. And we've enacted on the Who Not How principles by focusing more on the people who are coming into our business and trying to help them reach their potential. I think that the business owners who are most successful, and as I've learned more about the people who are building big and great things, I believe that they all follow these principles to a certain extent.